all you high vibe humans, and welcome to a special edition of Truthday Tuesday. Yeah, because guess what it is? It's the November 2016 presidential election, and tomorrow's forecast is partly cloudy with a chance of storms. This is going to be a continuous shot video, so let me just point out right now that I have a manifestation of stress on my face. I don't need to go into any further detail, but just know that I'm so stressed out about this current time period, it has physically manifested itself. Yeah, Brianna's all smiles for that right now. And yes, Kumo-san has joined me today, and Kumo-san would like to impart to you a story, a word of advice. He says, you know what? Why don't we just block fear right now? We just get rid of it and we elevate the love. We're gonna bring up that love energy. That's what we're going to do right now here today in this video. We're gonna elevate some love. So the first thing I would like to talk about, not only the weather, but something naturally is going to occur tomorrow that could impact all of us on a very, very small level. And that is a coronal mass ejection. What is that? Well, it's a large mass of plasma energy that is emitted from the sun that is getting ready to impact us on Tuesday, today, while you're watching the video, or back in time. You can go to Suspicious Observers, and he will have a ton of scientific information. You can check the links below. But a CME will impact Earth sometime during the election, which is going to put our Earth's magnetic field into a state of flux. So it'll be shaking, and you know what? That's just great because electronics are going to be awesome on the day of voting. Nobody uses electronic voting systems anymore. All right, we really need prayers here in this time. We got a lot working with us right now. We are so distracted with this election that you could probably describe this election using one movie title. Post that movie title in the comments below. One movie title I would like to use is The Purge and Dumb and Dumber, because the two components or opponents in this are dumb and dumber. I can't decide which one because they both have a lot of cons going on and not so many pros. Obviously, sometime if you check out my last video on the primary election in Michigan, you'll know that I am a Bernie Sanders fan. So I was kind of hoping and praying for Bernie to get into this race and really just wipe the floor with Donald Trump. Now I'm going to have to pray for someone else. And that person, in my personal opinion, is Jill Stein. I'm not telling you who to vote for, though. All I'm saying is that it's going to be like the purge. Because either way, you're going to have vicious Donald Trump people who have these ideas of bigotry, of racism, like subtle, minute racist ideas, but racism nonetheless, going around and telling you you're wrong, you're wrong, you're wrong, and you don't have a right to be in this country because you look different from me and my past heritage or something, or you don't earn enough money, or you're gonna take my job that I don't have already because the economy sucks because of people who support Hillary. And I'm not gonna point out certain corporations. Just imagine a corporation that I said under my breath. You know which one. Keeping us down, keeping us at minimum wage, not allowing people in other countries, like Coca-Cola privatizes water in other countries. We have the North Dakota pipeline that's going on right now. Stopping that pipeline is really crucial for us, and there are some people who support that pipeline by giving the pipeline loans, like Wells Fargo and Citibank. And some of these people are in cahoots with both candidates. So I don't know who to vote for. I don't know who to choose. There's a lot of stuff going on right now, and I probably just got off track. So let me try and get back on track. It's a stressful time. It is. It really is. We have a lot going on right now. And on top of that, we're going to have coronal mass ejection, impact Earth's magnetic fields. We're going to have the full moon on the 14th. So not only do we have an election going on where the aftermath is going to be like the purge, and we're going to have people with money, people with elitist ideas running around, or people who just don't like other people running around. And oh my god, we're gonna have a full moon. So in my belief about the full moon is that people's energy fluctuates around the full moon because we are made of water. So we are affected by the moon, just like the tides are affected by the moon. You can check out one of my full moon videos about this. And it causes people to kind of lose a little bit of their inhibitions. So it's kind of like being drunk, but you might drink more on a full moon. People who work in psych wards report that their patients tend to act out a lot more on full moons. So we're gonna have a super full moon on the 14th, which is gonna be the closest it's ever been in like 70 years or something. And it's gonna be brighter and bigger, and it's gonna have more of an effect. Woo! So we're going to be adding more fuel to the fire, so to speak. Which is why the takeaway I want you guys to take away from this video is compassion. We're going to stamp out fear. We're going to elevate love. We're going to embrace fear. You know, I want to use that a little bit more. We're going to embrace our fear. We're going to elevate love. We're going to use compassion because it's not they versus us. It's not the Trump supporters versus the Hillary supporters, or the Hillary supporters trying to stamp out the Trump supporters. That's like a game that we're playing in our head that we really want to feed into. And because it's exciting, it gives us something to talk about. We can connect with people, you know, we can hate on the Trump fans together, you know, we can boo the Hillary fans together, you know, it's something that we can all connect on, and that's great, which means we can connect on other things too. We can connect over the fact that water is life. Your body is made up of a ton of water. Everybody debates on what percentage, but it's made of water. End of story. And we can connect on the fact that we're all human beings. We can connect on the fact that this election is kind of scary. And we should really, like, I'm doing this with my hands because I really want you to like turn to the person next to you and just be like, I feel for you, I respect you, I'm with you. Let's do this human thing together. Please, can we just do the human thing together and not as like, ow, ow. See how much you hurt yourself when you do that? Don't hurt other people because they're basically like you. Yes, I do believe that we are all one. I hold that belief very dear. We are all one. We're just playing this game because it feels cool. It's really fun. But the United States of America kind of controls a lot of other parts of the world, and we have to choose our leader very wisely. And we currently do lead a lot of industrial whatnot and so forth and business jargon here, but I really want to bring it back to the human-centered mentality. I really want to bring it back to the fact that we can't eat paper money and that we really do need to think about our resources. Because America was so industrialized and was really on top of those things, I really want to switch to green energy. I really want to take the human aspect of human nature, you know, the humble, compassionate side of human nature, and really meld it with this business idea. You know, I'm not opposed to like business or economics or capitalism. I'm not really like super angry at capitalism, except for the fact that it is depleting our resources. It's killing people. If we could shift some of those values towards renewing our resources and supporting and uplifting people, that would be great. In a perfect world, right, Brianna? I mean, come on, guys. You think Breezy's over here being all weird and hippie-like, and I am. So before this video gets too long, I hope you're enjoying it. I hope you're posting in the comments below. I really want to know what you guys are thinking because I'm really fired up. If you can't tell, I'm super fired up. So I really want to take away with you guys, go out there, do free hug events. Just go out there and do free hugs. Not supporting either candidate. Just go out and do free hugs. I want to save the world. You've heard me say that a ton of times. I want to save the world. So we are in this together. I have to support one person and lift up one person, and that person, I hope, lifts up another person, and I hope it keeps going on and on and on as a continuous change, because I believe it is my sacred duty to protect the world. I believe it is humans as a whole. I believe it's our sacred duty to protect the earth, to help it flourish, and it's time for us to rise up. It's time for us to speak. Speak. Be there. Be in physical presence with yourself, with your truth, and really stand up for those values that you believe in.